My name is Richard Steele, and I'm talking to a couple of creative gentlemen from Chicago who represent that sound that Chicago's so well known for. We create things here. We make noise. We got big-time hip-hop community in the Windy City. We got T-Money
Yes, sir. How you doing?
and Bigg B.
What's happening, man? How y'all feeling?
All right. Let me ask you both what your music is about. In other words, what is it that makes, what do you think it is that makes people want to hear your music, listen to you, get your piece that you put out?
Well, in my opinion, I feel like we got a fresh sound. It's like an original sound of music. Like it's no copycat in our music. It's like bold and in your face. It's a fresh sound. It's something new that you really haven't heard. You'll be like, when I let people hear our music, they be like, yeah, y'all got a nice original sound. That's what they always say first. So that's the first thing I do. I try hard to, when my music have a message behind it. It's a message, sometimes you can decode it, and sometimes it's right in your face, our message. So that's what I say, our message, it catch your ears real catchy when you hear it. You might have a dance song, we might have a serious song. We got something for everybody. That's what I think our music is out there like that.
So you write the raps?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Bigg B, what do you do?
Well, I'm the producer, and if you ask me, in my opinion, I feel like, well, we got a fresh, different sound from everybody, and we got a lot of up-tempo beats, you know. Depending on what you're listening to, you can get anything from up-tempo beats to little club beats to soulful tracks, you know what I'm saying? Just all types of music in my head, you know. So ain't no telling what you're gonna get.
You know, one of the things that Chicago has always been known for, even back in the old school R&B days, was coming up with something different. You know, Chicago wasn't Motown, it wasn't Philadelphia, it was Chicago.
Right.
And so that same thing is still happening in terms of being creative, right?
Yeah, the same thing still happening. You know, I got a pretty soulful upbringing. You know, I got, well, in my family, I come from a musical background. You know, my parents and stuff into music and stuff real heavy. So, you know, I picked up on that at an early age, and it just been in me all my life. So I got a lot of different sounds in my head. So you hear different sounds, like I say, club music, some raw music, probably not for the kids, you know, man, just all types of music.
What about you, T-Money? Where does your inspiration come from? What's your background?
Well, yeah, I've been around a lot of music ever since I was a shorty too. So it just once you get into it and fall in love for the music, I do it for the love. So it's like it got to be within you when you make your music. So you know it ain't gonna be real if it's not really within you. So I just grew up in them. Ever since I heard music, it just been in me to just perform. And once I got to perform and hooked up with No Problem Entertainment, you know, we all was little guys getting together. And it was just in us. We just constantly kept doing it year after year after year, getting together, still making music. Got to be for the love. It's really in the love for me.
Now, you did talk about what you like about your style of music in terms of what you do. Bigg B, what do you like specifically about the style of music that you all create that makes it different, charges you up, lets you know that you got a thing going on?
Well, like I say, it's a new sound, and it's all original. So I just feel like we the next best thing in Chicago right now, man. You know, we rapping for the East Side. The East Side coming up, Chicago coming up in the music world right now. You know, it's a lot of underground artists in Chicago coming up, and I feel like we at the head of that movement.
I want to talk a little bit about the personal side of, you know, how you all got together and what your lines are about. First of all, how you got together with and involved with No Problem Entertainment. T-Money?
Well, me first, it was like a neighborhood thing. We all was in the neighborhood growing up. So it was much love in the neighborhood. Everybody knew everybody. So we knew the artists or people that could rap. They get down, we go to the studio and make songs or whatever. So over the years, we all just been click tight, and we keep it like that. It's like a family, you know what I mean? I met Big. We've been on a couple of years now, going on as we do a little job here and there. Family unity, so he just clicked in tight. We know real recognize real, so that's what it is. It's like a neighborhood family thing. We all grew up, so we stick together, stick tight, do our music, get it done. So that's just how we all came up, really.
Big, same story?
Yeah, pretty much basically, you know, these some guys I met back around 04, 05. And, you know, they had an interest in music. They was from the East Side, and like I say, I represent the East Side in the music movement. So, hey, we was all on the same page, and we've been click tight ever since that.
What about your perspective on block development, the entourage?
Oh yeah, that's a hot CD.
Okay.
The Block Development. That was the last CD.
Yeah.
That's a pretty hot CD, man. You know, you got a couple songs on there. Derrick Rose.
Swingers, Late Night
Oh
Swingers.
yeah, that's the hit right there. Swingers. Most definitely, you should check that CD out. Swingers, Derrick Rose. Man, it.
Living a life. It's like gumbo. It's different styles on there for you. So you'll definitely listen in, pop something, you're gonna pick one.
It was a lot of hard work making that CD too, man.
Yeah.
A lot of hard work. So you know.
What's the hardest part?
This right here.
I mean,
I'm in the studio, just laying it down, putting it all together. You know, just.
You spend a lot of time in the studio when you work on it?
Definitely, a lot of time.
So tell me this, as we kind of wrap this up, what about the future of your career, where you want to go with this? I mean, are you ready for the Grammys on television? I mean,
If it come in those days, we ready.
we blew up, we got big time, you know. Tell
We
me,
ready.
Are you ready?
It's self-explanatory. So when it comes to that stage, we gonna go ahead and do our thing.
But right now,
That's us.
we working hard trying to show people how ready we are for this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we in the studio every day, getting it in. If I'm not in the studio, I'm at home making beats at the house. You know, I'm always making beats. You know, I get a lot of beats. You know.
Right. Between him Snugs and Bigg B, it's always beats constant. They always got something for us so we could make
this what I do
collaborate,
every
make new
day.
music. So that's how it is.
This is
what I do every day.
All right, so
This is the life. That's
All
what
right.
we say.
we'll remember that you said that when it's time to go on television and get that graphic.
Oh yeah.
I've been putting in a lot of work.
All right, we've been talking to Bigg B and T-Money,
Yes, sir.
No Problem Entertainment, and they're going to be big. There's no question about it. I'm Richard Steele. Thanks for watching.